Good morning. My name is Mariette Ferreira. I will be talking about the webinar by Louis Lanford. Sorry about that. So Professor Lanford spoke about the four components involved while listening. These are the ears, eyes, brain, and mind. Firstly, auditive input. Lanford said that all audio is used, not only vocabulary input. He used an example of playing a news report and a sports game to a group of students who couldn't understand the vocabulary. When he asked which one was the sport and which was the news, the students were able to identify it based on the auditive input which they experienced. Lanford said that we as teachers must set tasks which our students can accomplish. Give them something manageable which they are able to complete. This could raise self-esteem of the learners as well. Secondly, Professor Lanford spoke about eyes, the visual component. Because this video was regarding listening and not reading, it doesn't look at reading whatsoever. It only considers visual input as part of listening, how pictures and videos can assist a learner with listening. But he doesn't discuss reading whatsoever. Lanford said that teachers must choose videos which are very visually rich for their classes so as to be engaging. I strongly agree with Lanford when he said that we as teachers need to encourage students to tolerate incomplete comprehension. It has to be okay not to understand everything or to be understood fully as well. Communicative competence is more important. It's all part of the learning process. Videos, including TED Talks, can be used for learner engagement. Videos can be very flexible depending on the age group that is being taught. Different elements of the video can be highlighted. Thirdly, the brain was considered as a component of listening. All the information which we ingest via our eyes and ears are made sense of in our brains. Lanford referred to the cognitive load theory, which was created by Professor Sweller in the late 1980s. According to Lanford, Sweller said that audio and visual information go to the sensory memory, which is a short-term memory, very short-term memory. The attention and selection takes place after the sensory memory. We decide which auditive information is important and focus on that while discarding other sounds as unimportant. This is selective listening, which is a function of the working memory, which then leads to learning, which takes place in the long-term memory. Learning, according to Lanford, takes place when we are able to store and later retrieve information. The information we stored returns to the working memory and is then reused. Long-term memory is considered to be limitless, but working memory is limited. Sensory memory is limited entirely by its definitive function, its short-term selective memory, which automatically makes it very limited. Videos, according to Lanford, can be very good for learners of lower language levels because videos are processed faster. This is because videos are cognitively less demanding and much easier than reading. Lanford spoke about how videos can create an emotional response for an audience. He said that the human brain contains something known as mirror neurons, which activate our emotional response. This is why we flinch when we see somebody else get hurt. For example, it can also be related to romantic feelings or happy feelings. But these neurons mirror what we see from somebody else's experience. These neurons can help with learning because they are so engaging, but not necessarily with language learning, but with learning in general. then. Next, the cognitive load was considered. Lanford further said that teachers should control the cognitive load which we give to our students. A 20-minute video can be broken up into 4 segments of 5 minutes each. This will ensure that the students remain engaged and don't disassociate with the video because they do not have the necessary vocabulary. If the video is broken up, then after every 5-minute segment, if that portion is discussed and the vocabulary is explained, students remain engaged and they feel confident. They understand what's happening. Otherwise, they completely lose interest. It doesn't make any sense. Why bother paying attention? Another thing which might help with cognitive load is the use of matching modality. This means to combine the information received by the eyes and ears. If the video is speaking about homes, then a picture of a home should be shown. This will help students to understand what is being said and done. If the image doesn't match the audio, then students with lower language levels may struggle to comprehend the topic at hand. Excuse me. Lanford said that clear videos must be used, videos which express their point very straightforward, which do not have any interference. If a video is used, it also simplifies, when a clear video is used, it also simplifies the information which students are receiving, which can lead to better understanding and language learning. The fourth and last component is the mind. Lanford said that students must be engaged. This can be done via humor or the unexpected. The mind is also responsible for questioning, for critical thinking. Critical thinking happens when the messages we received are questioned. All right, so then there was a debate regarding the use of subtitles. There's a short poll during the webinar regarding whether subtitles should be used or whether this is considered reading. Most of the audience, almost 90%, said yes, subtitles should be used. They help students with comprehension. Lanford, however, said that subtitles should only be used for higher language levels. According to him, lower language level learners can gain very much by simply listening to the audio. I, however, believe that subtitles are a crucial part of language learning. According to Lanford, subtitles and scripts can be very useful when elision happens while somebody is talking. Elision refers to the informal smushing together of words. For example, I'm gonna go get me some food, instead of I am going to go and get me some food. Right. The mind works best when it is engaged, and subtitles can help with this, allowing the mind to apply critical thinking to a situation. Thank you. Right. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a good one.